Whoa. Right, so update time. And the reason for this video, Blair's wagon tonight is going to disc brakes in the rear. These came off my 180, 200, 240, so they're S14 brakes and calipers, and Jace and Blair bought a conversion set or an adapter plate for drum brake delete. So yeah, discs on that. And the reason why we're going to do that is so we get the final confirmed measurement right for the rear wheels and can finally get those ordered. So the S14s have a caliper handbrake, so not quite as good as the drum for the handbrake, but generally much better than drums for stopping when it matters. You may have seen it earlier, but playing with some mini tubs in the front,
Why have you got those in there?
I don't know who put them there, eh? They just showed up. Jason's RX2, so he's got his tyres for the 15s. So that's sitting on the ground for the first time in a long time. Looks pretty staunch with tyres on it. This is actually going away for the bodywork tomorrow. So before you know it, it'll be painted and back here with its fancy new colour. Can't actually remember if I talked about the fact that the Evo was back. Blair ended up selling it to Jason, so it's back from paint, just a closed door respray in the white. So Jace will be selling that once that's all up and running, I'd imagine.
Because the axle seal's been leaking too, so the brake's been covered in everything.
One of the reasons why we ended up going with the conversions, because it failed to wash for the rear drums, and then I think also the handbrake.
The handbrake cable's either at its full extent, Andrew thought, from what he was talking to the warrant guy.
Yep.
And it's not only it's at its full extent, there's a bit of a loop in it that doesn't work anyway. That's the big. Got back the big. Just when I pull the water.
Need a lazy axle sound. Oh, the axle flange diameter is too big to fit inside the disc.
This is for the camera's benefit, obviously.
Shit don't work no more.
What's going on there, DDO?
I really fucking wouldn't have a clue.
We're doing changing the injectors this week, do they?
No, you gotta change the glow plugs, mate.
Swap out.
We haven't dropped anything yet.
Oh, you put
Shiny? Not shiny. Shiny.
Oh no, not in the nuts.
Oh. Double whammy. Hey, you do that 3 more times, he's gonna like it. Oh, that's a good one.
Success? No. Okay.
No success. Yeah.
He's like, my turn.
Corey's getting pretty frustrated there.
Oh yeah.
You can see it.
To get those on that side, yeah.
Corey's not very happy.
Doesn't look like grumpy about it.
No, he's grumpy about it. Well, the good thing is at least we've got lots of RX-7s for spare parts.
Great success.
Success! Got it, mate.
It feels like there's something still connected.
We good?
Yep.
Right.
Still claim that they are a great car until something goes wrong. It's an amazing car, amazing handling, weight distribution, the most award-winning engine that Mazda's ever built.
Only for the first 2 years.
Right, so Blair's wagon's progressing. Now that Jason's RX2's off getting its panel work done, the wagon's been brought at the front, and as you can see, sanding hasn't started, sanding has continued. Shane and I were just test fitting my RPF1 off the FC to help with the wheel measurements, and I think we've finally figured out ideal wheel width and offset on the back. The fronts have already been figured out, so I think we're good to go. So that means the Simmons are for sale. They are a little bit odd in that the front's a 4-stud and the back's a 5, but if you are interested in 17-inch Simmons, 5-stud in the rear, 4-stud at the front, hit us up, and Blair will be happy to pass them on to you. Oh, lovely. Looking nice and shiny in here. Very clean. But you will note that the old intake manifold is back on. Turns out the polished one wasn't an exact fit due to bits being blocked off and welded that needed to be open, but never mind. I'm just amazed that we put it back on and didn't forget to plug something in. All ready for a reunion, Jace?
Nearly. Last few little bits today.